horoscope for Capricorn for the month of October 2025. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Right now I'm at 4,412 subscribers. I would like to make it to 5,000, so make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And if you're gonna donate, that's fine, but don't donate and then like expect to have a question. I do readings. They're $20 for a reading or for a question, so check it out, alrighty, before I decide not to do readings anymore. Alrighty, so show your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and thank you for everybody who has. I really appreciate the love energy. So my Capricorns, on the 6th, Mercury enters Scorpio here. You do have a stellium in the sign of Scorpio in your 11th house of friendship, networks, and goals. 6 planets in there right now. This is a busy energy time for you in regards to career. You may, some of you, like in your teens or like your 20s, you may have like a bit of a social life going on here with this energy. Others of you, you're very much career oriented at this time with this energy here, and you're all about climbing the corporate ladder and being more about your stability. Oh yes, and I'm going to be on my membership page tomorrow doing personal tarot readings. You can't ask me no questions on there, so don't bother. Okay, I do, it's kind of like a tarot scope because I just want to get through it. So it's like a tarot scope. I just do the readings. They last about 20 minutes, so check it out and show your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. So this is all about your stability and your financial situation. So what's going on also here, you're not so quick allowing people back into your life at this time. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you know. So people are going to try to come back into your life. People in your life are going to try to make friends with you at this time. You're not so quick to make friends as well with this energy here, okay? So it's kind of like you're more of an observer with this energy, and it's more like, what can you do for me? Or you only like people who are in a position of power, or people who are in a position to help you out. Okay, so those are the kind of friends that you want to make. You don't necessarily want to make friends with everybody or the riffraff in life. So you're kind of just like, no. So you're very judgy at this time, super judgy. You keep a lot to yourself at this time with this energy here, and you don't like a lot of people being friends with you. Okay, so you're just kind of like, all right, so it's very hard. So some people may try to push up on you to be friends with you, but you're kind of like, you know, you'll kiki at work and stuff, and then it's like, oh, you want to come do something with me? No, the way I work, you need to make an appointment like 3 months from now, and then, you know, and then you need to keep reminding them. You need to keep reminding them of the appointment, or else they're gonna think that it's their excuse. I know how y'all bitches, I know how y'all operate, okay? So don't try me. Alrighty, so that could be happening at this time with this energy here. So you're not so quick making friends. You tend to be a bit of a wallflower, more of an observer. And it's just because you just don't trust anybody, all right? And you just want to figure out people and try to see where they're coming from or what they're doing in life. You know, you're all about social status kind of thing. This could be whoever has to leave your life as well. Let them leave your life. And it's probably because you can't trust others at this time. Or this could be truth being revealed. So there could be a lot of betrayals or infidelities, God forbid, coming up. Then on the 6th at 11:47 p.m., the full moon enters Aries in the 4th house of mother, and mother side of the family can be the focus. This creates inner turmoil, potentially leading to impulsive emotional outbursts, a struggle with emotional control, and a deep-seated feeling. But it's true, but they are. Y'all are snobs. But I love you. My mother is a Capricorn. I have a love-hate for her, but I love her. I love her in my own way. I love my mother. Like, if she needed my help, but she has to be kidnapped or something stupid like that, or in jail, or somewhere dumb, I would come save her ass still. Even though she's done the worst shit to me possible, but it's my mother. You can't just, you know, I don't have to talk to her, but I could love her from like Ohio, from Florida, you know. But you guys are kind of snobs. You guys are bougie. I mean, you always have to be in a leadership position. You know, God forbid you're a follower for 5 seconds. Like, oh my God, I can't. I'm going back to school. You know? So it's kind of like that. So anyways, this creates inner turmoil, potentially leading to impulse emotional outbursts. There's a struggle. Yes, Sag is already done. So I have done Aries through Sagittarius. So go check it out if you're looking for your rising or your sun sign. So it's a struggle with emotional control, deep-seated feelings that your foundational security is feeling threatened at this time. For some of you, this could also be emotional instability. You might feel emotionally unsteady with the sudden shifts from one extreme to another, especially with Neptune in retrograde going back into Pisces. So during that time period, you could feel that shift too. So it can feel a little bit out of control. Their struggle with control, a fear of losing control, could manifest as emotional suppression, control over domestic environment, cleanliness, or even drug use to manage intense feelings. This can be a time of profound internal confrontation with the dark side of your own femininity or suppressed instincts, leading you to feel like you're being devalued at this time. Hi, Al. I have done Aries through Sagittarius, just so you know, Al. So, and my playlist is up too. You can go on my, well, you know where to go. I'll tell everybody else where they can go. On my YouTube channel, on the first page, I have a playlist, and the October monthly horoscopes from Aries through Sagittarius is up, okay? And possibly the one for Capricorn too is up as well. So yeah, so check it out. Anyway, so on the 13th at 5:19 p.m., Venus enters Libra in your 10th house. Yeah, and this is a great time to mingle if you're single, because this is someone who's attractive. So Venus in the 10th house means that the person that is coming into your life that you're going to be dipping and doing with, that person is super sexy. Okay, others of you, this is a popular energy time for you. All eyes are on you, or other people are trying to be your friend at this time, but you're not so quick to entertain them. Okay, just observing them. This is a busy energy time for you with your career or business. This is a great time for anyone dealing with female clientele or women's products. OBGYNs are going to do well here. Dermatologists are going to do well here. Plastic surgeons are going to do well here. Beauty people that sell beauty products, beauticians, children's services, social services, stylists, all that, hairstylists, all of it, gonna do very well during this time period. Social media, fashionistas, supermodels, whatever, they all gonna do well. So on the 13th at 10:52 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Pluto goes direct in your second house, but your second house is really not doing anything. So it's kind of like, what was the point of you going direct? Okay, so some of you may have a difficult time with business, but you don't have to. We could always delve into spirituality because you do have a water trine here with this energy here as well. What? What in the... My head hurts. Okay. So this could also be a time where you have a difficult time with business with this energy, because it's not really aspecting anything, just like Uranus, and that's it. But Uranus is in retrograde at this time. I don't know what happened. I was reading something and it was something about village and feeders, and I don't know. Hi. So this is like you just sitting there and just, training certain things, but nothing really big is happening here. So you have Uranus trining in retrograde at this time with your 6th house. So there could be some changes with career happening here. This could be a time of growth with career. Some of you, this could become like a district manager, or you may find yourself traveling more for career, and not just like traveling to like different countries or states, but like literally going to store and working at store to store with this energy, because your district manager could be relying on you to do so here with this energy, or you're being called to babysit certain stores or straighten out certain stores or train other managers here during this time period. So you're being added more responsibilities, training others with this energy here as well. So you can be a bit more in your car helping out other people during this time period. this month. Okay, so then on the 21st at 8:25 a.m., the new moon in Libra is a really good time for career and business, raise or promotion happening here. This could be for some of you growth happening with business. Are you getting and receiving more attention? Yes. This is a beautiful time to receive much needed good news. Yes, it is astrology, especially if you've been looking for a job. Okay, so take it now, because all the planets are in retrograde here, and it's going to get a lot worse with Hades and Coronis, and all the planets in Cancer are going to go retrograde until like March. Okay, so it's best that remember, everything in life is temporary. So if you've been bitching and complaining about your job and going, I want a new job, I want to new this, but also here the problem is you got to stellium in Scorpio, and then you got a stellium in Cancer. And Cancer is all about their stability, okay? And then Scorpio likes to sit on their hands and think. So you're not much of a claim jumper when it comes to career. You're not much of a, even if they offered you like a higher position, some of you may be sitting on your hands and thinking about getting that higher position, okay? Because you want to know what's the catch. Are they just moving me because they don't like me? Okay, so it's like those conversations start to go on in your mind as well. So because Pluto is in your second house, so you can't just look at one planet and be all like, oh my God, no, you have to look at everybody. So even though you're like, I want to move, it don't mean that you'll move. Okay, it don't mean that you'll change careers. So opportunities are coming towards you, and I'm saying jump on it now, because then you'll have from November, because Mercury goes retrograde, from November all the way to March, you will have a difficult time finding a job. Okay, so that's what's going to happen. On the 22nd at 5:51 a.m., Neptune goes retrograde and back into Pisces. That's why people need a reading from Marie. Oh, thank you, Al. So on the 22nd at 5:51 a.m., Neptune goes back into Pisces. We could feel the difference. Okay, the rose colored glasses come off, and life seems super difficult at this time. So we're going to notice the difference between Neptune in retrograde in Aries and Neptune in retrograde in Pisces. And I'm so happy about this, even though I can handle Neptune in Pisces just fine. But Neptune in Pisces in your third house, not the great time for reading text messages or emails at this time, because you could either be reading too much into things, or somebody not using Grammarly during their text messages. So you may like run with your emotions or read too much into what people are doing. Don't go spying on people on the social media. Forget about that, because you're going to be reading way too much. You think you got trust issues now. You're going to be like, oh my God, my man be liking everybody here. Why are you following everybody? Why you got so many women on here? Damn, man. And it's going to be like, ooh, bye. So that could be happening. You do feel things rather intensely at this time with this energy, because Poseidon is also at play here in your 11th house, squaring your sesquadrating Neptune in retrograde in your 11th house. You could be taking things a little bit more seriously, a little bit more intensely here. Definitely reevaluating your relationships with other people, and why the hell do you do things for other people here? You could feel like your job is on the line, so you could be a bit paranoid. Don't watch what other people are doing. Don't watch other people's blessings. Don't watch other people like growing. Don't watch, we all doing something. We don't know exactly what it is, but we're doing something. So don't watch everybody, okay? Because the more you watch others, you're going to get jealous. You're going to get worked up, and you're super fiercely competitive at this time. So I really would not watch other people, because you think you know, but you don't. All right, so don't watch other people. Just because that person moved and they were a shift manager, maybe they needed them for that store because they only had 2 shift managers, okay? So it could be a situation like that, and you're thinking, oh my God, they're going to become a manager. No, it's because they don't have enough, okay? The more of your energy they get too. Oh, well, thank you. So this could be a very intense time for you, okay? So know that. So just be really careful about how much you do for others. Okay, this is a heavy energy time for you as well. Neptune is conjunct Saturn and Pisces here, so this is a time of emotional difficulties for you, like a level of expectations when it comes to other people here. Also, Neptune's in retrograde, Saturn's in retrograde. Some of you could be dealing with children with learning disabilities, or your children can feel this energy as well, and it could be mentally heavy for them. So some of them could be going through depression, God forbid, or the focus can be on your children this month with this energy, or until Saturn goes direct and Neptune goes direct. And Neptune goes direct, I think, in March or April. So on the 22nd, well, thank you. Somebody that calls himself Snake. I'm sure you're such a lovely person yourself. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm sure you're on the little bandwagon of where assholes travel. Shoot. On the 22nd at 11:51 p.m., the sun enters Scorpio here. Busy, busy energy time for you as well. Oh, I lost my damn spot. So this could be, you can be more out and about. You can be a bit more about your social life during this time period as well, especially those of you in your 20s. You could be more out and about with this energy. This could be a great time for social networking here. I feel like you're definitely the snake charmer. And you may find yourself naturally, hi Bernadette, naturally drawing people together for a common purpose. This is a great time where you draw people in, for teamwork makes the dream work. This is a powerful and transformative force with your social circles. Your charisma can attract influential people who can help you achieve your goals, purposeful connections. This encourages you to seek your tribe now. So for some of you here, you could be test driving groups and organizations like religion at this time with this energy here, and kind of like looking for which one fits you the most, or which one will allow you to be around their guru 24/7, or being friends with that powerful guru or rabbi in your life. Bitch, please tell me I do not know my Cappies. Okay, hello, goodbye. So on the 29th at 7:02 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mercury enters Sagittarius. You are more, at this time, let me see. Oh, keep your ego in check, bitches. Okay, ego reigns supreme at this time. Whatever you do at this time here, keep it humble. Don't blow yourself up, okay? Because you talk a big talk and you make yourself sound more important than you really are, alrighty? So that could be happening with this energy here as well, alrighty? You're very opinionated at this time. You're very judgmental. So you may be making new friends here, some of you, and if you are making new friends, it's because they are the movers and shakers in life. You can be idealistic, so there could be lots of big thoughts and big plans that you want to do, but you may not be sure how to do them. So you have a very hard time putting like things in your head out into your reality at this time. You may not know how to put it out there in the universe. Also, you don't know how to multitask. At this time, you want to multitask. You're not good at it, so don't try it. Okay, so delegate. So for others of you, little things now bother you. You take things like way too personally, and you could feel like other people are attacking you or doing something to threaten your peace. Be it real or imaginative, this is going to be fun. You're going to be super paranoid because we got Pluto in Aquarius, which loves to be paranoid. All right. And then we got South Node in Virgo, which loves, oh my God, do not do drugs during this time period. Do not drink. Do not do the Zaza. As long as your head is clear and grounded, you'll be able somehow to decipher between what is real and what is bullshit, okay? So I feel like you need to get your proof, or just not intrigue the intrusive thoughts that are coming into your head at this time with this energy, because you don't want no more problems than you already have, and you don't want to create problems, and then come Mercury in retrograde, you're going to regret all your decisions that you just made, okay? So ooh, be careful with that. Ooh, I only got 3 more. Oh my God, come on, body, we can do this. So anyway, show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share to help me grow and get on the algorithms. Right now I'm at 4,412 subscribers. Thank you for everybody liking, subscribing, and sharing today. And then later on, I'm going to be on my daily horoscopes. So the first card I come up with is the Strength card. Perseverance, persevering through. Not the easiest energy time for you. Okay, some of you, you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself to do well, whether it be at work or with your business here with this energy. So you're really pushing yourself at this time to be like an overachiever at this time with this energy here as well. The Eight of Coins, overachiever. You're a perfectionist, okay? You're really competitive at this time with this energy here, and you're really performing. So know that, okay? So try not to push yourself during this time period, because I think you might drive yourself a bit crazy. The World card, the world does work in your favor. Okay, so you could be receiving some much needed good news during this time period as well. So I do see that. The Nine of Coins, some of you, this could be a move happening, or this could be traveling coming up for some of you, or some of you, you could be taking care of other family members during this time period with this energy here. I see self-sufficiency and self-reliance. Some of you, you could be getting some kind of money incentives, or money's coming your way, or this could be getting a loan at this time and then doing something else with that loan. Inheritance could be happening here, unexpected monies, or business and career is picking up and thriving, and you don't have to rely on other people for money. Okay, the Eight of Swords, you're stuck in the past. You need to quit watching what other people are doing and stop checking up on them and just focus on you. Okay, so I do see that, because you're actually driving yourself a bit crazy with this energy. You also need to like let go of like overthinking, overanalyzing situations. Stop being about the past here with this energy, and whoever got you or you thought they got you at this time, because it's like there's your truth for real, there's their truth, and then there's God's truth, and then it's like it's like, what the hell were you thinking? You know, so be careful with this energy here as well, okay? This is you overcoming feelings of being stuck and having a sense of freedom and clarity as well. So I do see that. The Five of Wands. Some of you are rehashing the past with other people. Some of you are breaking through past limitations at this time with this energy. This is a time where you're getting what you want, okay? So I do see that. I do see a sense of a completion happening here, a period of struggles. Wow. Okay. Okay. Well, if you want to be the bottom, sure. I'm sure I can get a bunch of guys together and they can do that on you, no problem. I can get you a bunch of guys that can they'll be the top any day. And you could be the bottom. How about that? The Five of Cups, shoulda, coulda, regrets at this time with this energy here as well. Missed opportunities are coming up because of overthinking, overanalyzing certain situations, or you may have like sat on something way too long and now the opportunity is gone because somebody else, you know, it's a squeaky wheel that gets the grease at this time. The Three of Cups, people have influence over you, so be careful of this. Be careful of other people making decisions for you during this time period. At the end of the day, it's up to you what you want to do. Some of you, you could be dealing with separation or loss at this time. Hi, Maria. You could be dealing with separation or loss, a time of introspection here with this energy as well. I do see fulfillment coming to you here as well. And also you kind of like reflecting on the past. You should like stay out of your head. Stay out of your head. It is not your friend, okay? The past happened. I know if I had to dwell on my past, I would literally need psychotherapy, because it's not good to dwell on your past, because you can edit the past, you can rewind it, but you cannot like change the past, okay? So you need to either forgive and let go, or you just need to let go of the past. Stop gnawing on that bone, because even though you could taste the marrow on that bone, the bone is gone. The bone is very much gone. It's been gone. So you need to let go of it, okay? The Queen of Swords, I feel with this energy here that you can be not getting along with certain females in your life at this time with this energy. So I do see that. I also see that you need to use discernment at this time with this energy here. You could be super gullible at this time with this energy here as well. I feel like you could have some difficulties with reasoning, and like you could be going through it emotionally. Okay, so I feel like either you're overstressed or overworked at this time with this energy here. I feel like you need to be a bit more realistic or stay off the Zaza, the booze, whatever drugs you want, because you're very intense. You're super intense at this time, and you're super paranoid. Okay, so you need to be careful with these energies that are coming in at this time, because you just assume a lot of things that are not going on. And if they're not going on, that means they're not going on behind your back. You know, like everybody wants to assume, like I have another job, everybody wants to assume, like new people come in, that there's so much drama, and I'm like, no, no, there's not drama. There's no gossip. I'm like, it's kind of like prison. Okay, you chose to go to jail. You chose to be with the same people every freaking day. Why the hell are you going to fight with your inmate buddy? Okay, every damn day. You know, eventually they're going to try to kill you. So it's like, there's no point. So don't fight with your inmate. Okay, don't fight with your bed buddy, because you know, eventually somebody going to either try to get you fired or try to beat you up, or they're going to try to make your life as miserable as hell. So it's like, you know, be about bigger picture. The King of Coins, I do feel like you're about your stability here with this energy. I do feel like there's money worries happening here as well. So you're diving into lack consciousness, and there may not be any lack consciousness here. It's just you kind of like creating problems for yourself in your mindset. So this is like the time not to do that. I also feel like there could be some resilience or balancing, emotional balance with your financial success at this time. I do see this being a beautiful time for emotional security coming your way. Okay, the Four of Wands, I do feel like this could be a time of work and home, work and home. You can be busy. You can be more about your responsibilities, or you care about your responsibilities a lot more than usual here. The Death card does bring about changes. So I do see changes happening. The Six of Swords, I do see traveling coming up for some of you here. Others of you, you really, I think that your mindset or your perspective is going to start to change, and you start to see things a little bit differently. Okay, this could be a situation here where you like get out of your head, and for the minute and for the second that you're out of your head, you start to see things for what they really are, and you see like work life is actually really quiet. Nobody trying to bother you, nobody trying to come for you. You know, home life is actually really quiet. People are trying, you know, in their own little way. You know, it's like that. So be careful of your perspective, okay? So you could be like burnt out or something. Something is going on here, but you need to be careful. I do see you stepping up in your career. I do see career growth happening for you during this time period. The Nine of Wands, overthinking, overanalyzing. Get the hell out of your damn head. It's not the place to be. Eight of Wands, traveling. Some of you could be in your car a lot more than usual this month, or the car can be the focus at this time with this energy. This could also be worrying about the car during this time period as well. The Chariot card, some of you could be starting a new job here with this energy, and I feel like this is worrying about that. Or for some of you here, this could be worrying about the car at this time, so the car could be acting up for some of you here, not all of you. Hi, Stephen. Steven? What is that? I can't see. The High Priestess card, trust your intuition at this time with this energy here as well. Alrighty, so rely more on your intuition. I feel like intuitively you could be at the right place at the right time, or you could be saying the right thing to the right person at the right time. So this brings about growth here, but this growth, I feel like, you know, they could be running you to store and having you take care of other people at this time with this energy here. The Seven of Swords, you're super secretive. with this energy. So whatever's going on in your life, you're not really talking about it with other people here. So your trust issues. The Queen of Wands, I feel like for some of you here that this could be a time period here where you benefit through other people, a great time for word of mouth for you. The Hierophant card, the expiration date has expired on certain relationships here, but for whatever reason, maybe a sense of belonging, maybe that inner child of yours, you know, was neglected as a child where they didn't get that much attention from mother, and now you are searching it from other people that will give you attention, and sometimes that attention may not come in the best way, and it comes in fighting with others, and you feeling like you need to stay in these toxic relationships with other people because that you don't like to be alone, or you feel like that's all you got at this time. Hi, I'm fine. So that's all you got at this time with these people. So that can also be happening for some of you here with this energy, okay? The Page of Wands, trust your intuition. You're very intuitive at this time, but then at the same time, it could turn into paranoia. So know the difference between your emotional self and your, I'm hearing pay attention to your dreams. They don't even want me to say that. So pay attention to your dreams because your dreams could be giving you the answers. I do see you receiving really good news at this time and seeing life in technicolor here with this energy. So a lot of things in your life tend to fall into place during this time period. So this could be also an exciting time for you in regards to career, okay? The Devil card, this is a time, I feel like you could be an enabler here with this energy, okay? You could be enabling certain relationships during this time period as well. So I do see that coming up for you. And I do feel like you may have lessons with these people. Alrighty, so just know that. And this is a time period where you could be at a crossroads because you don't necessarily want to leave these relationships for whatever reason, okay? The Four of Coins, this is stability. This is you needing to be about your responsibilities, or you may find stability, emotional stability through these relationships in your life, okay? So it's up to you what you want to do with that. This is something that you may have to process with like a therapist here as well. Others of you, like in Europe, you could be preparing for your taxes at this time with this energy here. So those of you who are accountants in Europe, you could start getting busy during this time period, or you already are busy. So I do see more money. The Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe for you with this energy, okay? So this is smooth changes coming up during this time period. Let me see. I think that's it. Smooth changes, blessings, all right? The Star card, manifesting what you want, hope reigns supreme, wishes coming true during this time period as well. I do see a major life cycle coming to an end here. I do see fulfillment happening here, lessons learned. So certain obstacles, especially with career, for a lot of you may no longer apply at this time. So this could be like a lot of growth coming to you very soon. And the Seven of Wands, be careful of people scamming you out of your money. I see you overcoming, again, emphasis on overcoming obstacles with this energy, fighting certain injustices that may not be true or that may be insignificant. It could also be the principle of the thing that is happening here as well. So you could be taking it to HR at this time with this energy, okay? Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I have done Aries through Sagittarius, well, Aries through Capricorn. I am now going on to Aquarius and then Pisces. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Right now I'm at 4,412 subscribers, and I will see you tonight with the daily horoscopes. Kisses. Mwah.